Okay, so I did change my stance that I used to be an anti-vaxxer, and now I'm really a pro-vaxxer as an intermediary between you transitioning from your old life into the Jilly Juice. So at some point, I want a world where we don't have to have a reason for vaccines, okay? And so you can read about that or watch my videos about my whole point of indefinite life, and that if we mitigate death and reproduction and we just live continuously in perfect homeostasis, perfectly healthy, we wouldn't need a vaccine, okay? So here's the thing. Since there's no vaccine for the coronavirus, it means that there is no pro-vaxxer that's going to soften the blow, to dilute the exposure. So for all you know, the coronavirus is out there. And if somebody is sniffling or sick, you have no idea what kind of virus they have, which means that anyone sick in our society is going to be ultimately suspect. When you're seeing people dying and dropping like flies in Wuhan, and you're seeing people are getting afflicted, now you're seeing people with relatively strong bodies get afflicted with the coronavirus, they're in stabilized condition. But imagine those that just contracted it in its early stage and they're in the sniffly stage. You have no idea what virus they have. Imagine people that are dying that you have no idea why they died. You just hear, oh yeah, someone collapsed, someone died. Oh yeah, because there's so much rampant cancer disease and chronic illness, you'll have no idea who actually was triggered by the coronavirus or by something else. But my last transmission said that no matter what kind of virus you've been exposed to, if you have a weak body, it's going to trigger all your predispositions: heart attacks, strokes, aneurysm, cancer, disease, chronic illness. So now, can you afford to really back up your anti-vax campaign? Because the pro-vaxxers gave you a reason to be anti-vax, because they softened the blow for you. They took the bullet for you. They shed the lesser version of that virus in your environment, so you're able to build up antibodies and then be okay and not die. Oh yeah, you may have some adverse reactions, but you're not dead. So now this is very interesting. It's like Mother Nature is completely having her way with those that completely are not thankful for the fact that modern medicine gave people a stay of execution. It's almost as if biotech and Mother Nature are working hand in hand to show those that are ungrateful, entitled, what it's really like to be part of a pure Darwinian society. When you have a year until a vaccine comes out for a very deadly virus like the coronavirus, now it's between you and Mother Nature. Or if you want to be biblical, it's between you and God now. There is no man-made nothing. If you're sick, you stay home. If you survive the sickness, good. If you don't, hey, predispositions, natural causes. They're not going to go and say, okay, well, you have this virus, and this virus, because remember, HIPAA, Hippocratic Oath, HIPAA, the Privacy Act. Do I know what Bruce Wilmot died of? Nobody knows. They're all speculating that salt killed him. No, all the viruses from his pancreatic cancer and everything else he's been exposed to killed the poor guy. But I can't go into his records to find out because it's Privacy Act. So, now more than ever, you should look at Jilly Juice. But this is very, very timely, very telling, because I think I don't know how long people have been anti-vax, but people have been so privileged to have vaccines, to have modern medicine. And when you don't have access to something like a vaccine, now it's up between you and God, you and your maker. And if you have enough to survive the environment, great. If you don't, do Jilly Juice, you guys. You can't afford not to. Bye.